Lamplight Audiobooks presents The French Wife by Diney Costeloe, narrated by Georgia Maguire. Prologue. It was almost dark, and she was freezing. The floor and the walls of the cell were stone, damp and slippery. She sat on the small heap of straw piled into a corner, the only light illuminating her prison filtering through a barred window high above her. She curled into a ball, her arms wrapped round her body, trying to retain some warmth, but her clothes were torn and her body was bruised, and she shook with cold and fear. Then she heard it, the key scraping in the lock, and when the door opened, she saw his face, lit by the candle he carried. Flickering flame showed her the black beard, the scarred cheeks, the cruel eyes, now alight with lustful anticipation. "On your feet," he ordered. "It's playtime." She screamed then, a shrill, penetrating scream of terror, a scream that woke her and left her shivering in the dark. Chapter 1. Paris, 1876. There was a silence about the house. The curtains were drawn across the windows, and the old priest lay in bed in his room, attended by his housekeeper, Madame Agathe Sauze, sitting at his bedside, keeping him company in his dying hours. Father Thomas, the curate who also lived in the Saint-Jacques clergy house, had administered the last rites earlier in the day, and now it was simply a matter of time before the old priest slipped away to meet his Maker. Agathe had been Father Lenoir's housekeeper for nearly 30 years, and over that time their mutual regard had grown into a comfortable friendship. Well aware of her common sense and respecting her judgment, the priest occasionally asked her opinion on parish matters. Agathe always considered her answers carefully, and always spoke to him with the formality due to his cloth. In public, Father Lenoir treated her with the same respect, but in private he had used her Christian name, and there was a genuine affection between them. Now he was dying, and as she kept watch at his bedside, she considered her life without him. Father Thomas had been dismayed that Father Lenoir should confide parish affairs to his housekeeper, and had long ago
Sample complete. Ready to continue?